Long play. It's all right. So, like I was saying, vote Hillary, even if you don't like her, even if you severely, really don't like her. She is much okay. Which would you rather have in office? A pseudo pedophile with a history of bankruptcy, a history of bullying women, a history of sexual assault against women, or a liar? I mean, if you're still debating this, then, like, it's horrifying. You would rather have a man who, on a radio show, actively stated that he would bomb the families of terrorists if he were to become president, than a woman who lied about emails. Granted, it's a shit ton of emails, but emails. Not to mention Trump University, where a lot of people have been ripped off to the point where that community college has actually lost its accreditation. Trump's failings. Fuck it. Yeah. It's really fucking. We're having a fucking earthquake. We are having a fucking earthquake. I don't give a shit about the fucking earthquake. Also, hello, Keith McGowan. Awesome lavender, Nightwalker, espresso. I've got a little bit of coffee here. A little bit of coffee. You know how it goes. Okay. Rolling Stone actually did an article on Donald Trump's various failings. Okay. Also, he's a sore loser. He blames the media for rigging the elections. The elections are never rigged. The media is just reporting. And the very fact that he doesn't like what the hell is going on, it's weird. It's weird. It is absolutely balls out weird. And like I said, I've already voted for Hillary, so my vote is set in stone. I don't really give a damn. Oh yeah, Trump steaks, which were, guess what? Regular steaks, just with Trump's brand.
I spent all night looking into this stuff in boiler.
And alright, so the article reads, Trump brags on his campaign website that his fortune is in excess of $10 billion. The Federal Election Commission disclosure form filed by Trump's campaign offers a somewhat more conservative estimate of $8.7 billion, while Forbes pegs his fortune at more like $4.5 billion. If there's one thing Trump is more sensitive about than his baby carrot fingers, it's his net worth. He's repeatedly threatened to sue individuals who speculate he's exaggerating about his riches, and he once even made good on such a threat, suing the author of the 2005 book Trump Nation for estimating that his empire was worth as little as $150 million. That lawsuit was thrown out. I just want you to know. Trump only makes a relative sliver of money off them by licensing his name. By Trump's measure, his name is his most valuable asset. Per Forbes, Trump claims that his brand and brand-related deals are worth some $3.3 billion. We value his brand at just $125 million. In practice, Trump has repeatedly stood for half-baked schemes, shoddy work, and, sketchy characters. Hey, Kelly, what up? Do not show this stream to your dad or your mom. In fact, plug in some headphones and listen to it. Number 1, Trump Airlines. We're going through the list on this thing as fast as we can. In 1988, Trump took out a $245 million loan to purchase the planes and routes of Eastern Air Shuttle. He slapped a Trump decal and some gold bathroom fixtures on the commuter planes that flew between New York, Boston, and Washington, D.C., but customers weren't charmed. 2 years after he launched Trump's shuttle, the airline wasn't making enough money to even cover the $1 million monthly interest payment. Remember, this is coming from RollingStone.com itself. $1 million monthly interest payment on his loan. Trump ultimately defaulted, surrendering ownership of the airline to his creditors. Alright, number 2, Trump beverages. Oh dear God, this shit's getting great. If Trump goes back into into beer, because as many failings as he has, beer is probably his next stop, because full-blown alcoholism on his end. Trump beverages. Perhaps you're aware of Trump Ice, one of the purest natural spring waters bottled in the world. According to the Trump website, the line of water, which is bottled by a third party, is not a failure, according to his FEC disclosure. Trump made $280,000 off it last year, but Trump's other forays into the beverage market have been less successful, undoubtedly intended to play on his apprentice catchphrase. Trump Fire was trademarked in 2004, but it does not appear to have ever made it to market. Trump marketed the name Trump Power at the same time. Both drinks were categorized as non-alcoholic beverages containing fruit juices, namely carbonated beverages, on their trademark applications. The only trace of either are the trademark applications that were abandoned in 2006. The same goes for Trump's American Pale Ale. Holy shit, I called that fucking shit, didn't I? Hello, all you new guys. The trademark for which was canceled in 2007. Mind equals, not so much blown. Number 3, Trump the Game. Tiny, tiny hands. In 1988, Trump teamed up with Milton Bradley to create Trump the Game. Despite its flashy TV ad, the game only sold 800,000 copies, less than half the 2 million units the company expected to move. When it was discontinued in 1990, Trump chalked the game's dismal sales up to the fact that it might have been too complicated. The failure apparently didn't deter Hasbro from releasing a rebranded version of the game in 2004 to capitalize on Trump's apprentice-related popularity. Trump said he expected the Hasbro version of his game to sell more copies than the original, but it too quickly went out of circulation. I wonder why. Oh God. Number 4, Trump casinos. Woo! That is what? Hey. Alright, number 4. Boop, 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 boop. Trump casinos. Trump has filed for bankruptcy on his Atlantic City properties alone 3 times. The first was Trump Taj Mahal in 91, which was $3 billion in debt after just 1 year in operation. He went back in bankruptcy court in 2004, and not just for the Trump Taj Mahal, but for the Trump Marina and Trump Plaza casinos, which, along with a riverboat casino in Indiana, had a debt burden of some $1.8 billion. I'm not talking millions. I'm not talking thousands. I ain't even talking 100,000. I'm talking billion, motherfucker. Billion. As you know, he's a very, very rich man, so I guess he can afford it. After the bankruptcy, Trump Hotels and Casino Resorts reorganized as Trump Entertainment Resorts, Inc. 4 years later. Trump Entertainment Resorts, heretofore known as TER, or TER, missed an interest payment on a $53.1 million bond. The company declared bankruptcy, and this time Trump stepped down as its chairman. No fuck. Number 5, Trump Magazine. Oh dear God, this is going to be great. Again, this is all on RollingStone.com itself, so you can find it yourself. Trump Magazine. Number 5. Trump launched his eponymous magazine in the late 2007, reinventing a publication that had previously been called Trump Style and Trump World. His idea was to cash in on the booming advertising market for yachts and other high-end commodities. The timing, of course, couldn't have been worse for a magazine, particularly one dependent on luxury advertising. It didn't survive the financial crisis, folding in 2009. Holy shit. Alright, number 6, Trump Mortgage. I think it's a great time to start a mortgage company. Trump famously predicted to CNBC in April of 2006. Now, 2006 was when the housing market, that little bubble, that it popped. It just popped like a motherfucker. Yeah. The real estate market is going to be very strong for a long time to come. Bullshit. In reality, the market had already begun deflating at that point. It would collapse within a matter of months, doing less than a third of the $3 billion in business executives predicted it would do in its first year. Again, I'm talking about Donald Trump. He's running for office. You need to know these things in order to become a better prepared voter. Do you not agree? That's all I'm doing here. That's all I'm doing. Unsurprisingly, Trump Mortgage's business fell far short of its projections, doing less than a third of the $3 billion in business executives predicted it would do in its first year. At the time, Trump blamed the failure on the executives who run the company. That's a sore loser right there. He had tapped E.J. Writings for the company's CEO position. The company's website boasted Writings as having been a top executive of one of Wall Street's most prestigious investment banks. But Money Magazine later found he had just 6 months of experience as a stockbroker before he went to work a small mortgage company. Trump Mortgage shuttered in 2007. According to the Washington Post, the company never paid a $298,274 judgment it owed a former employee, nor the $3,555 it owed in unpaid taxes. This is important to know. In fact, if you do believe it is important to know, please share this broadcast, for it will be good for all. Yeah, peace, man. According to the Washington Post, the company... Yeah, I already covered that. Oh, my favorite one. Oh, my God. Oh, you guys... The not drinking is actually going very, very well. Thank you for asking. Now, before I get to this one, I just want to remind all of you that this is a man who, in the previous 6 entries of this list of his failures, has racked up more than, maybe a single trillion in bankruptcy. Let that sink in. A single trillion. Beep. That is a long fall. Number 7. Trump steaks. Oh dear God, Trump steaks. Let's get into this. When Trump filed for bankruptcy on his Atlantic City properties for the second of 3 times, not 1, not 2, but 3 easy payments of nothing whatsoever. Court records show that he owed the Georgia company Buckhead Beef some $715,240. 2 years later, in 2007, Trump struck a deal to sell Buckhead Beef through the futuristic gadget store The Sharper Image. CEO Jerry Levin would later tell Think Progress it was, in his words, a bad business deal. Hello, LMF 85572DFA 503F. Oh, glad to see y'all charged and ready to roll. We literally sold almost no steaks, Levin said. If we sold $50,000 of steaks grand total, I'd be surprised. The steaks were pulled from shelves after just 2 months of abysmal sales, but the Trump steaks commercial has blessedly been preserved for posterity. Oh, that is absolutely gorgeous. Number 8. Dear God, we are just rolling through these. All right. We're at number 8. Number 8's coming up. All right. Oh, there we are. Trump's comms company. Oh, communication company. You know this is gonna be good, right? Hey, Robert, what up? Number 9. Trump's comms company. Heart. I love you too, Kat. Alright, I'm still kind of pissed at you. Trump registered a trademark for TrumpNet under the category of Corporate Telephone Communication Service in 1990. Whatever it was going to be, it never got off the ground. The trademark was abandoned in 1992. Lay down. All the way. Number 10. Oh, you magnificent number 10. Trump Tower, Tampa. The 52-story Trump Tower in Tampa wasn't conceived of or proposed or drafted up by Donald Trump. He just sold the use of his name to developers of the $300 million condo project for a cool $2 million. They, in turn, collected down payments from individual buyers drawn in by the Trump mystique. The Trump mystique of failure, of bankruptcy, of God knows what else. Oh, man. Individual buyers drawn in by the Trump mystique. After the project went belly up in 2008, it listed 2 scale models and some office furniture with a grand total of $3,500 as its only assets in bankruptcy court. Buyers sued Trump for misleading them. He eventually settled, and in some cases for as little as $11,115, with plaintiffs who had lost hundreds of thousands of dollars in his investments. Oh my God. Hold on. Well, that was painful for everyone. Alrighty. Trump University. Also known as the Trump Entrepreneur Initiative. Trump University was a series of wealth-building seminars for which students paid as much as, oh my god, $34,995 for mentorships that would supposedly get them access to Trump's secret of success, instead of the hand-picked instructors Trump promised. The seminars were delivered by motivational speakers, often without degrees and sometimes with criminal records. And half the country wants this guy leading the U.S.? Really? Really? I mean, you gotta admire his tenacity and everything else, but, I mean, come on, people, come on here. Hey, Medio Herba. According to his FEC filings, Trump brought in $11,819 from the Trump Entrepreneur Initiative last year. He's now the subject of 2 class action lawsuits in California related to Trump University, and a third suit for $40 million brought by New York Attorney General Eric Schneiderman. Very, very important to know. Trump vodka, or Success Distilled, as was Success distilled from this list. To quote its press materials, appeared in 2006. Trump said at the time, "I fully expect the most called for cocktail in America to be the T&T, or the Trump and Tonic." The liquor flopped, maybe in part because Trump's reputation as a teetotaler didn't inspire a lot of confidence in his taste in hard alcohol. The trademark was abandoned in 2008 and the liquor was out of circulation by 2011. Number 13. Lost future earnings from calling Mexicans rapists. Oh shit. Now we're getting to the meat. We are getting into the meat. Trump kissed millions of dollars in future earnings goodbye last summer when he called Mexicans rapists and criminals in his campaign announcement speech. "Yeah, I'm losing some contracts, but who cares? People politically, they're weak and they want to be politically correct," he said at the time. For instance, he was dumped by NBC, the home of Trump's beloved Apprentice franchise. According to his FEC filings, Trump brought in some $213 million over 14 seasons of the franchise, or about $15.2 million per cycle. He had left the door open to return to Celebrity Apprentice, but NBC eventually announced it was finding a new host. Then there were Trump's cologne brands, Success by Trump, Empire by Trump, which were sold exclusively by Macy's until both the retailer and the cologne maker dropped the mogul. And half of you guys want this guy to lead the country? Really? Unfortunately for Trump, he didn't have that excuse in 2007 when Donald Trump, the fragrance, his first foray into the market, was discontinued. Oh shit. Likewise, Macy discontinued Trump's line of menswear, which it had carried for 11 years. 11 years! 11 fucking years. Jesus Christ. According to his financial disclosure, it brought in between $1 million and $5 million. That is a big fucking earner, folks. That is a big goddamn earner. Jesus shit Christ. It's not the kind of money a man who once cashed a 16-cent check would spit at. Fuck! And Serta announced it would stop selling its Trump-branded mattresses, which, according to Trump's FEC filings, brought in another $1 million and $5 million in royalties every year. I mean, Jesus Christ, people. We are now 5 days away from Election Day. 5 days. 5 fucking days away from election year. And half of you guys, God bless your hearts, and I love y'all, want to get this guy into office? I just listed 13 of his biggest business failures. And if he does win, I'm not saying he will because his ass is fried at this point. If he does go into political office, like the White House, oh my God. Peeps, I love y'all to death. Y'all are some beautiful, beautiful people. And I would wish no harm on you whatsoever. But with Trump in office, it's going to be the purge, but in real life. It's going to be the purge, but in real life. It's going to be the purge, but in real life. By the way, say hello to YouTube. And, say hello to, Live Me. Just holy fuck. Holy fuck. That's all I'm saying. Just holy fuck. It's just make the right decision. Think smart. Think globally, not locally when it comes to this election. Because like it or not, the leader of the US has to maintain a very, very complex motherfucking system of relations. It has to negotiate with asshole countries. And the last thing that this country needs is an asshole dealing with other assholes, because then those two assholes will create a shit hurricane that's gonna drag all of us down. Hillary, all she did was lie about some fucking emails. But Trump, dear God, man, there's a history and a fucking half. And Russia wants Trump to be president. Hillary had it right. Hillary had it so fucking right. Just goddamn. And hello to my Middle Eastern viewers. I saw like 3 or 4 of you pop in. Like, you guys are awesome. Thank you for joining the stream. I know I don't speak a lick of any number of the languages over there. Pakistani, Iraqi, or, you know, a number of other ones. I know I'm fucking up majorly, but, you know, I wish you guys all the happiness and love in the world, and just love. That's what this is about. This is about love. This is about kindness. This is about making things stronger together. I'm not gonna say making things great again, because I fucking don't want to endorse that furry-headed son of a bitch. Because I gotta say, I'm gonna close out on this. If Trump gets elected, it's gonna be Dia de los Muertos, 365 days a year. And People, we just got done with Halloween. We just got done with Halloween. We really don't need that anymore. We don't. We don't need the madness of 2015. We don't need the absolute insanity that was 375 mass casualty events of varying degrees in just 365 days. We don't need another Sandy Hook mass shooting. We don't need another Colorado theater shooting. We don't need another Boston Marathon bombing on our hands. Because I have hope for this country. I really do. So that's why I voted Hillary Clinton. How you vote is up to you. Who you support is up to you. But the thing that I want to say from my heart to yours, you guys are intelligent. You guys are smart. You guys are so full of so many awesome things. But when politics comes around, we turn on each other just viciously. As if logic doesn't really take into account. This is literally America's chance to tell every single person, every single man that's ever treated a woman like this in the past, if we put Hillary into office, we women are not going to take this kind of behavior anymore. This sexist, this misogynist, this grabby feely without consent behavior. It's revolution time, folks. And Hillary's the revolution leader. Love y'all. And if you just joined into the stream, you can view the whole replay once it finishes processing in the replay section. Also, if you want to stay abreast of my next stream, then feel free to hit that follow button so that way, you can pop in and just, because this is the only time I'm doing political stuff or something really serious, but I just felt it was absolutely time to set the record straight. Sorry, I got two different devices going. I got the phone and then I got the camera. See that thing right there? Yeah. This is. Do you want to be a beautiful baby? Because you know it's awesome. Also, quick shout outs. Where was it? Everyone, follow Tina Marie 05. Follow Robert, correct me if I'm saying this wrong, Robert Chesina? Is it Chesina with a hard G, or is it Chesina with a soft G, as in sign, or saying? In either case, follow Tina Marie 05. Follow Callie94 if she's still in here. Follow Pizza Man. Follow Keith Outlaw. Follow Nightwalker. Follow Cybertron. Follow Babykins. And I'm sorry I haven't been streaming as much. Also follow that guy. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but just follow that guy. I'm actually gonna Check him out. Boop, 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 boop. So, peace. Love y'all.